Bummer. Forgot to unmute the mic. Important to point out that when creating instructional videos, best practice is 6 to 9 minutes. My last 2 videos have broken that rule, and that's not good. I promise this will be quicker. You are going to get into ChatGPT and you're going to play around. That's all we're doing here. You're just playing. If this is your first time in ChatGPT, maybe you spend a little bit longer here. If you've been using this, honestly, skip this page. Just go on to the next one. Because the whole purpose of what we're doing here is to make sure you can get logged in, you can get an account, and then you can interact with this in some way. So this is actually, this page is meant for your first couple of times playing around with ChatGPT. So if that's not you, stop watching me, just go next. For those of you that are still with me, simply click this link down below this video. It's going to open up ChatGPT in a new tab. I am going to log out so you can see what that looks like. Click this. It's going to take you to oh, interesting, chatgpt.com. That they changed the domain. Not a big deal. You'll get this page here. You'll go to log in or sign up. I suggest doing a single sign-on with your Google or your Microsoft account. I have a Google account here, so I'm going to click Continue with Google. But then it'll take you through a couple of things where, you know, it asks you just some information because technically ChatGPT is for use 13 and above, so it's going to grab your birthday and all those different types of things. Once you get there, yours will look a little bit different than mine, especially if this is your first time using it. You'll notice up here, I have the option to choose between these different things. This is because I pay 20 bucks a month for ChatGPT to get the advanced model or to get ChatGPT 4. They recently released 4.0. That's the one, if you don't pay for ChatGPT, you are going to have access to. It is supposedly the upgraded model. It is everything you need. Doesn't sound like there's any limits on it anymore. It's awesome. So you'll just have the option for ChatGPT, I think, up there at the top. You don't need to mess with anything there. You also most likely will not have anything over here. Every chat you have, every conversation you have is going to be archived and saved over here for you to go back and look at some other time. Once you are here, here's these instructions. Start this timer just to limit yourself a little bit or to push yourself a little bit farther. I want you to spend 10 minutes, and I mean this very seriously, playing. Just goofing around, do something completely and totally non-academic, ask it about your favorite hobbies, whatever. I want you to put anything in here. And so the way you do that is just come down here where it says message and just type something in here like, what is a good place to go on vacation? There we go. You'll also notice that if I start a new chat, I have some suggestions here for me. Just click on one of those and see what happens. Set that timer for 10 minutes, play around, ask it anything, start new chats. Remember that this is a conversational tool. So once I do this and it gives me all these things for vocabulary or this stuff here, I can just keep asking it other things. I like beaches. Give me some suggestions for that. I don't know why I said that. I don't like the beach. I like mountains. I should have done that. Doesn't really matter, right? So just keep talking to it, right? Remember, it is conversational. Continue those conversations. Starting small is always a good idea, right? Don't have to be some sort of huge complex task. That's what we're going to get into with prompt engineering next. The more detail you can give it, awesome. And always look at this with a critical eye. ChatGPT does this thing, or all large language models do this thing called hallucinating, where it's trying to give you an answer that it thinks you want, which is good. Like, we want that to be the case. But then it also means it's going to make things up if you push it hard enough. So always, always, always double check your answers. Just practice those good media literacy skills. All right, I promised a shorter video. I'm done. Just go play. 10 minutes, then move on.